Hello, welcome to another bootleg review from all set 170, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is more World War stuff. So if you like World War, then there you go. Hey, this set and the previous D-Long set that I reviewed are sort of diorama sets. So I can tell you right now that after you complete and build all these, you actually have a pretty nice display going on already. The back of the boxes or show the stuff you get inside, and unlike the D-Long set, this one actually comes with instruction sheets inside the box, so you're not guessing about what you're doing. But the instruction sheets are actually a little bit unclear for some bits, a little bit messy. They might have compressed the steps a bit too much for my liking. Here's one side of the box, showing you the other sets you can get, and here's the other side. See, it's all the same. And the top of the box, it just is a little bit different from each other. Here's a quick look at the instruction sheets. This side's simple. This one's actually a piece missing, so I can actually clip the ladder onto this war piece, which is almost impossible to build because these are all 1x2 pieces, so it gets a little bit messy and it's kind of unclear. This one here, this one's okay. This one's clear enough to build. This one is okay-ish too. The back gets a little bit messy here, but it's still okay. It's a little bit unclear. This one is okay on the front, but except for this bar here, this is very unclear on how to do. And so is the back here. These red arrows don't actually point at where the studs plug in. They're just sort of random, like top piece goes to bottom piece, but we're not actually telling you which stud and which direction is supposed to plug in. So it was a little bit more complicated than the usual stuff, but because the sets are so small anyway, it wasn't impossible to build. It's just a little bit frustrating. So now that everything is built, you only get 4 characters in these big boxes, but I guess that's fine. We have a bazooka there, these sort of 3 sort of Nazi-ish pistols, another pistol, a sort of Uzi thing here, a sort of sniper, rifle right there, 4 sort of hand grenades, and we got 16 of these buildable sort of missile pellet things. I say buildable because this, you see, is 2 colors, so you do have to touch them yourself. And there's this big crate, which is a pretty nice crate. So, but I've decided to put some of the missiles in there just so they don't roll around all over the place. And once they're in there, it's a little bit harder to close the box, but it's not impossible to close the box. I'm going to just close it now. Oh, it's closed. We have the stop sign right there. We have a little oil canister, a horse here, which comes with this rubbery handle there for the rider to hold it, but it's not soft enough. So more often than not, if you're not holding it, this bit will just like to sort of pop off like that. The horse's pose, as it is right now, actually clips in. It unclips when you do that. And it clips in when you do this. And what did I just? Oh, never mind. And but it's really hard. It's really tight. Same with the head as well. Move the head down. Doesn't really want to move down too much. It's very, very tight. So we have a little motorcycle here. You have to build yourself. The instruction actually has a yellow light in front, but it's just a transparent one here. Rubber tire to go on the back, and this was interesting because this actually comes off. This outer tire, so you get this. You either have a small wheel or a big wheel. You got 2 choices, and it builds okay. This one builds fine, especially with the Technic bar that goes through there, the plus-shaped bar that actually fits in. Okay, it's a little bit tight to push in, but once it's in, it goes smoothly in and out. That sounds like euphemism. And yeah, this wall here, you see, just every block here is made by a 1x2 block, so you just gotta do your best. And this ladder here, which is taller than it, so it's wrong in the instructions anyway. Got one of these little tank stopper pieces there with barbed wire going through the middle, very springy. I like these. These are fun. Doing, doing, doing. Oh, that thing that flicked off was a little pirate sword that I attached to the side of the horse. A lot of sandbags. These are very useful to have a bunch, especially for dioramas. These build on top of each other, they slide all over the place, that's great. These are very useful. Some extra scenery here, just some random 1x2 blocks, some leaves, some trees and a small rock piece, which is copied from Mega Bloks when they used to do like dragons and stuff. Okay, so the biggest piece here is this cannon. There's a little plus shape print on the box art, but here it's just a flat piece. And you know, it just sort of rotates around. This piece moves up and down. And that's fine. This piece here is a little bit loose because it's just attached on the edge of a round piece. But, you know, feels okay. Doesn't fall apart or anything. Look, it's stable, so it's good. And this one, this huge cannon there, which quite interesting use of the sort of back minifigure back attachment piece. That's cool. I got these rubber tires there. Those move fine. The hardest bit to build this was this center area, but once it's built, it actually stays quite solid together. Note how they've done the hinge. It's two 1x1 blocks with modified block with a stud on the front that they just, you know, put in this position, and it seems to work. Like, I looked at the instructions like, oh, that's not gonna work, that's gonna fall apart. But no, look at it, it's working. So it's like block, stud, plate, stud, block. That's how they built it. Now the top here unfortunately doesn't really rotate or anything, so it's just, it's not supposed to rotate. And it comes a little stand here so it doesn't fall over, so that's pretty cool. We have 4 minifigures here, but I can tell you right now, unfortunately the plastic doesn't feel as good as I'd like them to be. These hinges on the legs, they're really tight. I've tried softening up a little bit just by moving them a little bit, like back and forth for a while, but they don't seem to want to get loosened up. So I'm thinking that the little pegs and the hip piece might snap off soon because they're just so tight. So that's not good. Same thing with all of these figures, but apart from that, the print job, look at it, it's, I don't know, it's, the faces aren't okay-ish, but the body print feels very cheap and tacky. It's just, they didn't use the correct colors, they used less colors, and the whole thing looks like a bootleg, which we're sort of getting used to bootlegs that look like official products, whereas here they definitely look like bootlegs. The print is just isn't as good of a quality as I'd like them to be. They remind me of older Lily stuff that tend to have missed colors and bad representations and whatnot. Same goes with the back. None of these have any back head prints, and yeah, all the colors just look a little bit iffy and off. They just don't look that good, which is unfortunate because the rest of the set is pretty decent. Yeah, a lot of accessories here, a lot of parts. They don't look bad. If you just look at the, if you want some pieces to build some decent diorama, and you don't mind these figures, then I can recommend this to you. Out of all the sort of military and World War sets, this isn't bad, but the figures themselves are sort of subpar compared to other brands that already have much better military figures as well. The D-Long one that I reviewed is much nicer than this. If I was going to just choose one of the military sets, I would choose that one and not this one. But if you, I guess you can definitely just buy many of these parts from different bootleg brands as well. If that's what you want to build these, but you don't particularly like the quality of these, then you can definitely do that. But here, the like I said, the pieces themselves are okay. It's just these figures are a bit iffy. You don't get as many guns as the other sets, but I guess that's fine because if you've been collecting army or military related, you know, bootleg figures, you will have a lot of guns by now, way more than you can use. So not having that many guns here is really not a problem. So overall, this is an okay set, just not as good as other ones. So I'll recommend the other ones first, and if those are not enough for you, then check this one out. But if this is one of the first sets you want to pick up, then I'd say leave this one and just go for the others. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye bye. Hey, as always, you can check out my channel for other military related LEGO official and bootleg stuff if you want to check those out. And as always, I hope you check my videos out without ad block. I appreciate that a lot, because with ad block for everyone, I won't be able to do this channel at all as the amount that I'm doing right now. You can also support this channel on Patreon if you think this channel deserves to grow, or my animation channel deserves to grow as well. I'd appreciate it if anyone decides to help. As always, you can just share this video. That helps me a lot to maybe click the like button, subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I release videos a lot, almost one a day even, because I'm crazy like that. Even though I have a full-time job, I'm still doing these videos all the time. So yeah, I'm always quite tired, but I try my best to do this stuff, and try to get them out as soon as I can. So thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe to Chess and Comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. Bye bye. Bye bye.